we need to add some ceilings to the house. Right, so we're not going to need to see our gutters for this. So we go here, select on this. So we click dot the location. This way we can do them individually. Gutters, just display none. We don't need to see any of those. Beams, display none, but we do actually want to see the beams, so I'll click them on. Click that on. Sewer, display none. Foundations, display none. Ground floor, appliances, columns, yes. No footings. Interior furniture, no, don't need to see that at the moment. Plumbing fixtures, walls, righto. Floor coverings, display none. Kitchen walls, display none. Floor, display none. Righto. Right, now we're going to go up here to build. We go, this is ceilings. Now do the drop down list down beside. Now we got ceilings by room, ceilings by perimeter, ceilings by picking points. For the first one, we want to go ceilings by perimeter. So we click on that. We go around here to 10mm flat plasterboard ceiling. Right, that's standard plaster throughout the house. Now we have to put this in via perimeter, which everything inside the walls, which includes the garage. So one click and it's done. Don't touch it again. You can just see the line go flick on the outside when you've done it. So when you can see where it lights up like that, you can see where it's put. It's gone all the way around the outside of the house here. Now that's important because this code here is attached to all the square meterage in the house, how it gets built. So now what we've got to do is we go and select garage ceiling, and as the heading says here, selects deletes insulation of ceiling, because we don't need to insulate the ceiling in the garage. So this recipe, this is purely for to get the right recipe in. Right click and then insert this one by room, okay, because we only want to do the garage. So insert by room, click, and then you'll see the line go past here. That room's done. So what that does is takes the insulation out of here, otherwise the house will end up a little bit too dear if you leave that ceiling as normal. Right, now the next job we've got to do is we want to put a ceiling outside in our outdoor area. So we'll get patio ceiling here, right click, insert by picking points. So really all you want to do is just get a square or the shape of whatever your patio is. Your patio might be a different shape than this one, no trouble, just get the general shape of it. Right, finish, highlight that ceiling, bring this to the square point here like that. Now as we did earlier when we were doing a few things, sometimes they don't line up, so you can see that's off there but it's on there, so this is out of square. So what we do is, because I did it this way, it's pretty simple, just to pull that to there, pulls a square. Right, now the ceiling goes to the inside of the beam, inside of the beam, inside of the beam, in center of the beam, and along that wall. That's how easy that ceiling is. So that one's done. Portico ceiling. Now you've got to work, if this was just a front porch, well, that'd be no trouble. We just have a front porch, same as the patio ceiling, which is here. This is a raised portico, so there's a little bit more involved than a raised portico. And again, our recipes pick this up. So we'll go raised portico ceiling, right click again, insert by picking points. If you don't want to keep forgetting to right clicking and inserting them this way, if you go up, change the menu back up here to picking points, that means every time you go over here it'll be picking points. So you've got to remember those things. Again, we'll just do a square, finish. Alright, wrap that to there, that to there, that to there, and that to there. Now what we should have done is, this is the easiest way to fix this. Get a measurement, go from here to there, and just click that on there. Highlight your ceiling wherever it's gone to, there like that. That's already snapped to it, that's fine. this side here, just pull across and snap it to there, and now your ceiling will be parallel. Alright, so now I'll move this back into here again. Now this ceiling is actually over here to the centre of the beam, remember? And to the centre of the beam. There you go, ceiling's taken care of. Okay, we've actually got that hooked to the roof line. It needs to be hooked to the wall line, and it's pretty hard to get it square on the wall line. So another way to do this, zoom out like that, it'll always snap to a corner. So if you grab your node, go like that to the corner, see how it dropped that back where it wanted to be. Alright, that's ceilings. That's as easy as it has to be. Another thing on this, while we're going, now that we've put our hips on before in the last section, we'll go back here, we'll go into ground floor, and we'll select members on again, and so it's going to show up the members we put here. Now what we need to do with this this wall here, we need to replace it to solid brick, the one across the front of the garage. So just get rid of the ceilings. We don't need to see the ceilings anymore. They're done, finished. They don't have to be seen again, except for when you're showing somebody the plan for demonstration purposes. So we select that wall. Before you replace it, just take notice of this measurement. So that's 6 metres internal, this garage. So you right click, replace, collapse all so you can see the walls you need. We come all the way down here to solid brick walls, and it's going to be a 230 wall because it's 2 bricks, solid brick, which is 2 bricks wide. Select that and go OK. Now instantly that measurement changes. For one reason, the wall's a little bit different thickness as this one, but only by 10 millimeters. So it's where the wall is how it works, that wall, where it's taken from inside here. So no big deal. Just change that back to 6. But what's going to happen now is our roof's moved. So take OBSNAP off and just come down here and flick your roof on, and just move it until that lines up again with that. Now I find if I actually look down here in this corner, I can see where that corner lines up with it, and you usually get it, if you get that green line to line up with that corner just there, it comes around, it'll snap back in the right spot again. Bit of a pain in the ass, you've got to do that, but it's just the way it is. Alright, well that's all you need to know about putting ceilings in. Very easy, and you always got to remember to change that wall.